What's going on, Pisces? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the next 3 months, October through December 2022. So, in this reading, Pisces, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding the rest of the year, the next 3 months, October through December 2022. But before we begin this reading, Pisces, I do want to take a moment, as always, to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. And I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Pisces, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Pisces. So, without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you for the next 3 months, October through December 2022. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what is going on here for you. All right, Pisces, very interesting energy that you got going on here. Man, yeah, it seems like you got some sort of weird love dynamic going on with you and someone. I'm sensing a love situation you got going on with someone very important for you for the rest of the year. You know, Pisces, I feel like that there's been someone who has displayed to you that, like, it's very like you don't know what to do about this person is what I'm getting, because I feel there's a very strong soul connection, like someone who you really have, like someone has never made you feel the way that this person made you feel. But there's almost an opportunity for you to, there may be something that is like, you may not have to get rid of this person forever, but you need to disconnect for a while, especially when it comes for the rest of the year, or else this person is going to continue to treat you a way that you really don't prefer, and it's just going to keep everyone kind of in an unconscious cycle. Pisces, what I'm getting right off the bat from this is that you may need to be a little bit of a diva, all right? You may need to not be afraid to, like, walk away, all right? Because there's someone who I feel like is going to, they're always going to be there for you. Like they can, like, do something really messed up or something that you really don't want them to do. And then, like, they're just going to turn around the next day and be like, well, sorry, but I'm still here. And, like, you're in this situation where you're like, well, I really love them, but, like, you kind of start to feel like, with what you don't see coming, you kind of start to feel like a fool for putting up with such, like, a little bit of, like, someone could be, like, bipolar around you, or someone could just be, like, this is just what I'm getting, Pisces, so just go with it, right? So we have the Queen of Wands in your opportunity for the rest of 2022. So with this being your opportunity, Pisces, I definitely feel this is for you to stand in your own power, all right? No matter if you're more masculine or feminine, you know, the Queen of Wands is someone who's very enthusiastic about, like, business and, like, focusing on what you're passionate about, but also it's coming through, especially in the love, like, you're dealing with this very important love situation for the rest of the year. Someone I'm getting you're already connected to. You have to be afraid, you have to not be afraid to, like, stand up for yourself. Like, the Queen of Wands will use passion to, like, to kind of do what she needs to do. We're going to have to clarify to see what that's more about in a second. But we have in your challenge, Pisces, in your challenge we have the Judgment card, all right? And with this being in your challenge, I'm getting from this that there's a very difficult situation for you to put your foot down. Okay, the Judgment card is all about, in this particular context intuitively, learning from the past and making a sound moral judgment. It's very hard for you because you really care about someone here, all right, Pisces? And like this person I'm getting like is very special to you. It made you feel like amazing. But the Judgment card being in your challenge, like you know basically what Spirit is calling you to do, and that's for you to be a little bit at the very least ambiguous with this person and not just give your love when you don't want to, like you're trying not to like make them run away or something, or they're just not running away. Like this is a very interesting energy, Pisces. We're gonna have to go more in a little bit, but here we go in your overall, or clarify I meant, in what is happening in your overall general energy, Pisces. You have the Lovers, you have the Death card, and you also have the King of Wands, right? Very interesting that you also have that Queen of Wands here, and they're on the two ends of the spectrum. This is your opportunity, but whenever the two kings and queens show up in the same suit and the Lovers card is out, that's why I'm talking about love in this reading. It's all over the place. And there seems to be something where there's an ending here to you, and a very, like someone that, I mean, they changed your life, or they're starting to change your life, and then something happens. Like there's a transformation at the very least, Pisces. And like I'm actually getting here that what's happening here is something called a RAS reset for some of you. For some of you, what you need to do is not disconnect from this person because you're never going to see them again. Because a lot of you, this is true love. It's going to come around full circle. I'm getting that. It's like a twin flame soulmate thing if you believe in that. But there's something in your brain called a reticular activation system, RAS, which means basically another word for selective focus. And sometimes when a relationship isn't going good, if you pull your energy away, it will cause what is called an RAS flip in the person that you're dealing with. So right now, there's someone who's taking you for granted, or, you know, because they're not really believing wholeheartedly that you're going to walk away, is what I'm getting here. They're not believing, they believe like someone has like this like love hold on you where they're not going to go for anyone else because they're like, someone has like this weird hold on you, and even though they have a hold on you, it still feels good, but you're just like, what the hell? And what's happening here, Pisces, is that the moment that you actually walk away, that you actually put your foot down and move in a new direction, they're going to, instead of viewing you as someone who doesn't have boundaries or that doesn't have integrity, they're going to be like, oh my God, I just lost that person. And they'll treat you, their selective focus will view you very differently, but not until there's a transformation. And a lot of you that transformation is going to occur differently, but it's like maybe you just walk away, you have a break, you take a break from this person. And it's true love. If it's true love, which it seems like, then what's truly meant for you can't pass you, Pisces. So listen, I don't know what you got going on with your career. You might be moving in a new direction for your career for the next 3 months, but this is mainly a love reading. It's just coming through as it is. So here's what we're saying, right? In what you don't see coming, Pisces, and what you don't see coming, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles, and you also have the Fool in what you don't see coming here, Pisces. So what I'm getting from this is, there's love here, and you don't know what to do about it, right? There's like a little bit of on and off situation with you and someone and what you don't see coming for the next 3 months. But there's this Fool energy where I feel like you decide to move in a new direction because it's a little bit inconsistent here. And ironically enough, some of you are going to want this, some of you are not going to want this. But what I see happening is that if you decide to move in a new direction, or you decide to start talking to someone new, and the person sees you with someone new, or they don't even know what you're doing, but your person in love sees that you're moving in a new direction here, that's when they come back. And it's a very weird game that humans have to play. Like, humans are very perverted in nature. Like, people don't want to admit this, but it's like the moment that someone thinks they have you, it's like they don't want you. The moment they think they don't have control of you, they want you. All right, that's what I'm sensing here. And you don't want to demonize that, because partially what I see going on here as well with your Judgment card being in your challenge is you might not have awareness of human nature. So I would encourage you to study psychology and human nature and things like that, and just kind of view it as neutral, because then that allows you to really work through things instead of just label it black and white, right? So there's a lot of love, but there's just there's a new direction, a new phase opening up with you and this person if that's what you want. But here we go, Pisces. In your advice from your spirit guides here. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, we also have the World here in the advice from your spirit guides for the rest of 2022. So with this energy here, I really feel like there's some sort of victory that you're going to have as long as you can create an RAS flip, or if you care about this person here, Pisces, like you remaining in integrity with yourself, embodying that Queen of Wands energy, listening to the judgment of your own soul, your heart will never lead you astray. So there's some sort of victory I feel like that Spirit is telling you have to have. And you have to have it because you'll respect yourself more. I don't know how many personal details I want to reveal on this channel about my own personal life, but let's just say there's been a situation in my life where it's sort of similar to this, and basically what happened was I had to end something, but I left with my own pride, with my own integrity, and basically it was much healthier for my soul than to put up with something that I found completely disrespectful. So if you're being disrespected and you allow yourself to be disrespected, don't think that that's not going to leak into other areas of your life. It is. So that's why it's very important, because everything's connected. Just like everything in the human body is connected. Some of you, if you have health problems, it may have to do with your emotions. Just be aware of that. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice, but I'm just saying. The Three of Wands in your advice is, visualize something better. Be optimistic about the future, because you're due for an upgrade. And it's so synchronistic, this reading, Pisces, because what is the World card about? It's about things coming full circle. So whether you decide to stand up for yourself, you decide to keep your pride intact, and not negative pride, but just healthy pride in your own self-respect, there really is a big opportunity for things to come full circle with you and this person, and for the relationship to improve. Some of you may be in a marriage and this is taking place during the whole thing. Some of you, you're on and off with someone in love. Whether or not you rebound with this person and it happens again, this move of remaining in alignment with your own integrity, despite there being a lot of temptation to just be weak with your character, is going to upgrade your life. I hope that makes sense. Kind of lost my train of thought there, but with the World here, you're due for a full circle change here, Pisces. All right, and if in the case that you never see this person again, just know how the universe works. That every partner prepares you for the next one. That's how the universe works. So don't think that you didn't get any value out of this. You did. All right, even if it doesn't come full circle, we'll have to see in this reading whether or not that's going to basically come up in the energy, will it will or not. All right, so the first card I'm interested in clarifying is why this Judgment card is here in your challenge. Stood out to me right in the beginning of this reading, Pisces. So I feel like there's it's very hard for you to stand in your power. I'm just getting with that, and honestly assess some of you are not assessing, like I just said before, the detrimental effects of allowing yourself to be disrespected, right? So let's go ahead and see why the Judgment card is here in your challenge. The Judgment card in your challenge, Pisces, is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and also the Strength card here. Yeah, so I mean, the problem here is that I feel like someone's communicating with you, someone's bullshitting you, telling you them you're sorry, or they're not telling you they're sorry for some sort of thing that rubs you the wrong way. And the Judgment here is because there's some sort of open energy. There's not anyone walking away from you. It's going to be on you, Pisces, to close this door, at least for a period of time, for that RAS reset. And with the Seven of Wands here, and the Strength card being here, when it comes to the Judgment card in your challenge, man, is it going to take some real soul searching, some deep dive into your own spirit to have the chutzpah, the strength to really put a wall up, right? This is defending yourself against something. It simply is putting up a boundary. And what you want to do when you're talking about this person is you don't make it about them. All right, especially if you want this to go full circle, or you just want to maintain friendship, whether you stop loving each other in a romantic way. What I would suggest here, Pisces, is make it about you, to say, listen, this is not something that I allow in my life. It doesn't have to do with you, and so that way the person doesn't get put on the defense. All right, so let's go ahead and see also, Pisces, why is the Queen of Wands here in your opportunity? Let's go ahead and see. Why is the Queen of Wands here in your opportunity? Queen of Wands in your opportunity, Pisces, is clarified by the Emperor, by the Judgment card, and by the Knight of Cups here again, right? So yeah, this is something where in your opportunity, love is not off the table with you and this person, but you're going to have to make, like, the Emperor is taking control of your mind here. This could also be the energy of the person you're dealing with, making a judgment about this person. I mean, whenever a duplicate kind of comes up and I'm just talking about it, it tells me that, like, I was on point with what I was saying. It has to do with love, absolutely, the Knight of Cups here. So, you know, it's taking control of your own reality here, Pisces. Queen of Wands, Emperor, Judgment, Knight of Cups. It's like, you have love for this person, but sometimes, like, people don't understand what, like, true love is. Like, if you see that an action that you take about putting up your own boundary, about keeping your own integrity, you need to realize that that's probably in the best interest of the other person. If you let a person get away with unconscious behavior over and over again, you're not doing them or you any favors. So if you want a hope of this to work, and it seems like all the energy's there for it to rebound, but if you want that to work, Pisces, in the future, then this is a necessary thing for you to do. Or else, I mean, unless, of course, you're comfortable with being continually disrespected. And if that's the case, then you need to go deeper and you need to say, why am I comfortable with that? Maybe you got disrespected in the past, but every moment's a new moment. And the frequencies that are coming into the planet right now, I mean, things just awareness, especially if you're a Pisces, like yeah, it's all right. So let's go ahead and clarify why this, why is this Death card here? What is this transformation about, this Death card in your overall general energy, Pisces? Let's go ahead and see. Why is the Death card here? All right, the Death card in your overall general energies clarified by the Death card again. All right, so that's a duplicate. What did I just say about duplicates, right? You have the Queen of Swords and you also have the Ace of Pentacles here. All right, so the Death card is clarified by the Death, the Queen of Swords, the Death, Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles in your overall general energy. So I feel like this is, once again, I mean, it's someone that keeps wanting a new beginning with you, or like what I'm sensing intuitively, like, is like they're doing something a little bit, like, they're very stubborn. Like, the person that you're dealing with, this is the energy of the person you're dealing with. If it's masculine, make it out to be the King of Swords, right? This is the energy of the person you're dealing with, Pisces, where they're just like, even though I just did something that you don't are okay with, like, I'm just going to be here for a new beginning over and over and over again. I'm going to keep being here. So that's why it's on you. Like, this death is not going to, is not necessarily, like, I'm not seeing it be on the other person ending something. It's on you, right? But, so it's like you're going to have to fight fire with fire. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, right? So, man. Let's go ahead also and go into what you don't see coming. Let's go ahead and clarify why the Fool is here and what you don't see coming. What new direction are you going to move in for what you don't see coming here, Pisces? You know, also with the Judgment card being here in your challenge, the Fool is about having an open mind, all right? Because a lot of you, what I'm telling you in this reading, it may be something that you understand deeply, it resonates, but like to your mind, it might be something where you're like, oh, like, you know, like, let's be open to this idea of what's happening here. So, I don't know, let's see why the Fool is here. Page of Pentacles, one more. Fool is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and also the Six of Cups here. All right, Pisces, so I'm getting a few different things. Some of you may channel a lot of this free energy into your work, all right? Because if you're walking away from something, I'm getting that you're going to have a lot more time and energy to put into your work. This could be a hobby, this could be a job, this could be something to increase productivity. It also says moving in a new direction is a productive thing to do. But the fact also, it's a really weird how this synchronicity is working in this reading. The Six of Cups is also here. This has to do with the past, this has to do with, I feel, this person that we're talking about. Alternatively, you could be linking up with someone else, right, as you walk away from this person. That's for some of you is happening here. And it's kind of like two people are on your mind and your heart, right? That's why the Two of Pentacles is here and what you don't see coming. So you choose to walk away. You're almost like, wow, I can't believe I have the strength to do this. And then someone from your past comes in. But for a lot of you, the reason why I was saying it's synchronistic and funny is because once you decide to move in a new direction, I mean, whether or not you want to take it, the opportunity is open for you to reconcile with this person who comes to you, I'm getting, and apologizes and says, listen, they have an RAS reset, they don't know it though, or they do. And they're just like, yo, like, I see that there's going to be a new level to your relationship with this person, right? Like, that's why the world is hearing your advice. So whether or not whatever happens here, I just see, like, no matter what, like, however this plays out, because it's going to play out differently in different Pisces lives, like, you are going to learn a lot about your own strength and what that leads to when you go with it, right? So the rest of the year for you, I don't want to make it all like doom and gloom. Like, it really is, it can be a very positive transformational experience. Let's go ahead now, Pisces, and clarify. I want to clarify why that Six of Wands is here, because there could be something about people watching this. I'm getting that very strongly now. Like, the Six of Wands in your advice is like, there may be, especially if you're connected, like if other people know about this connection and they see you continually being disrespected, and then it's like you need to do the right thing, not only for yourself, but also for how other people view you. Because the Six of Wands is all about public recognition. So it's almost like people, I'm hearing them talk about like, wow, I can't believe Pisces like walked away. Or like, because I think there's people who are around you that like know that you're being played by this person and they don't want to see that, or like, for some of them, they do want to see it. For others, they don't. That's how you know whether they're real or fake. But I don't know. Hold on. Why is the Six of Wands here for you, Pisces, in your advice? Maybe, like, make it publicly known somehow. Not in, like, a really weird, gossipy way. But, yeah, no, I don't really know about that. Hold on. Six of Wands in your advice is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and also the Temperance card here. Yeah, so, I mean, this is definitely something to do with a little bit of deception behavior, you walking away from something. One of the meanings of the Seven of Pentacles is like getting away from a situation before you get hurt. And you're also walking right into that Queen or that King of Pentacles in the Temperance card. So you walking away leads to a victory. It's what I said right from the beginning. It leads to a new direction in the physical realm, and then the possibility for reconciliation. So, Pisces, I feel like I've said what I had to say in this reading. I hope that it resonated with you. I hope that it helps you out here, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great next 3 months. This is the Autistic Mystic. Peace.